So, okay, let's head to Amber. Hopefully there's people here. Hello? Looks, oh no, there are people here. It just looks so dull and dreary. I'm like, is this place abandoned? Everything alright?
Justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have
Oh,
stood
what's
for
that
this.
woman doing now?
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Right.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
So maybe they are
They
hiding
must
them.
be here for something else.
I mean,
You
maybe...
fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.
I mean,
I
our
heard you the
uncle is a
first time.
Rosfield, right? Why is he letting her just take over this place? Maybe there's a resistance. There's loyalists, right? Hey, dude.
Welcome, stranger.
Welcome, dude. That's nice. I'll stare at it and then
Very
just never
well.
buy. That's what I always do. I'm like, ooh, fancy. Hey, youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a black shield
Oh
was
no,
murdered.
not a black
The Empire
shield.
wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for
Ooh,
information on
good
the
coin.
complex. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Gotta be somebody around this corner we can talk to. Hey up, anybody? Anybody want to talk to us? You want to talk to us? Hey dude. Hey other youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I did see them.
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields.
Oh yeah, I did see
Just
them.
now.
That's what I assumed you were
seen
talking
them, didn't you?
about.
At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands.
Firebrands, eh?
If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Bastard.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Could we not say that right in
We
front
need
of
to
this
find
guy? Hey up, villager.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say.
Okay.
You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone.
For now.
Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
You can't stop me from coming into this village. I guess maybe you could, but...
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who
Sure.
the Black Shields are looking
That
for.
seemed believable.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
So, I mean, Firebrand, they're either after you or
Perhaps
they're
the
after
next village will
Joshua.
yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Whatever happened to him? Shallop Rock. Make for Port Isolde. So we just... Oh, I just tripped. Yeah, this is the right way. I assumed it was the right way, but I'm just a bit like... Would have probably been quicker going this way, but we'll have a look at this new area. Lost Plume. I said Pume then, that's not the right
This path will
word.
take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
What do you mean? Why would anything lurk here? I mean, I feel very uncomfortable about the fact that they can just roll rocks on us if we, you know, do something wrong. Ooh. Fallen Hunter.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
Probably that thing that we fought, the creature.
You're not going to like it.
I do enjoy just pounding on them. That sounds rude, but it's true. Is that it? It is. Does it matter which way we go? It doesn't. Let's go to the more open space so that if something attacks us we can avoid the rocks that fall. Oh, there are people here. Black shields, eh? Are we going to be dealing with them? Are we not
More of
dealing
my
with
mother's
them?
men.
What are we doing? I guess we're just walking past them. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. They're not bad guys then, I guess. I mean, they clearly are, but they just didn't acknowledge us at all there. Which was kind of funny. I guess it'd be bad for the village if, like, the people who were exploring the village went missing. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, 'cause they'd bring more people to it and they'd be like, what happened to our men? I feel like we're not going to get out of this without fighting some of them, but we'll deal with them. Those guys were just making a paycheck, you know? They were just like, yep, we'll be fallen shields. And they're like, well, we're not gonna fight a couple that are just, you know, out for a romantic voyage with their puppy dog. Haha, yes. What's that up there then? That's a building. Oh, there are more people here. Hey fellas. Okay, these ones will fight us. Why are they wanting to fight us? We've done nothing to them. These are the ones that are in it just to fight things, you know? These are the ones that just want people to pay. What is that? It just... Let me just punch this guy until he dies. I do like the Will-O-the-Wisp, but I also miss my Cyclone. Ow. Can we do that? Thank you. I had that. I could have done that myself. But I guess thank you for the help. Oh. Okay. Is it round this way that we need to? Yeah, okay. Is it? What am I doing here? I need to keep moving, yes. Okay. I was like, how do I cross? We just follow this area right here. Oh, jeez. It don't sound like that because I had no option not to choose them. You said be careful as they popped out of the shadows and started attacking. This is your fault, if anything. I was looking. Did we pick it up? I hope so. Okay. I like that there's like a lower bridge and a higher bridge.
Blood.
Oh shit, that's a lot of blood.
And still wet.
Did they go over?
You were told to stay in your homes.
Well, nobody told us that. We're travellers, we're not even in this place.
We are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Oh, this feels like we're about
Why
to
then,
be
we owe you
attacked.
our thanks. You have saved us the trouble
like
of
they're about to be
interrogation.
attacked. There's gonna be an ambush.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Okay, no, never mind.
I'll show you a true shift of Rosario.
Get you. Sorry, dude, but you're the magic guy. You get to go there first. Was that me that said farewell, or was it the guy behind me who was just like attempted to stab me? I see you. Ow! Oh, I got them both there, that's nice. Are you guys dealing with the other one? Because if so, I'm very pleased. I'll just get the, you know, the runts. Oh, there was... I thought there was a powerfuler one, but I guess not. Never mind, we did it. Yay. Who did you hurt?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a
Told you, it was either us or it was Joshua.
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
What do you mean?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
I like how we said we were going to make it swift.
Then we hurry.
We said we were going to make it swift and we just stood there for like a good 10 seconds, like watching him die. Like, that was not making it swift. That was just slowly watching a man die as he gargled and gasped for breath. Seriously thought that was locked, but no, it was just awkward jump. Are we too late? We might be too late. Togo?
Find something, boy.
What did you find, boy?
Death.
So what friends did they find then?
Found her.
Okay, we get to kill our mother in this game, right? She dies, she gets her just desserts, right? Who are do we know them? I don't recognize him. They're all branded, yeah, but like, did we save them or? Calm down.
This was my mother's doing.
Calm down.
But why? Why would
Because she's
anyone...
a bitch.
I
Sorry.
don't know. I
She's
never truly
evil.
understood her.
She's evil.
But this,
Oh, Clive.
I mean, she killed her husband.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end
No,
this.
we just need to end her. We need to kill her. We need to get her. Please, Clive. Bring your vengeance back
should go.
towards her.
Yes.
Please.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Port Isolde. Okay. This place, like, the abandoned places are just so weird to look at. It's just so creepy. Is there even anything here? It's just like a lot of stuff. Sorry. Are they all branded people, or is it just everybody at this place? That doesn't look like a branded person. They don't have the mark on their cheek. Sorry, I was just awkwardly standing on top of them. I feel a bit bad for that.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Well, we'll ask them politely. And when that fails, we'll just kill our way across, right? That's how it works. What is this? It's just a little thing. The weather outside is dreadful. Like, just all the fog. Is that because of its story, or... I don't think the weather would change in this game. Really. Oh, there's a chocobo there. Hello, chocobo. There's a person. Hey, dude.
There's a curfew, but then refuses passage back to our homes.
There's more people. Hey, hey, dudes. Why don't you let them
Passage
through?
to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial
Okay.
Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Become.
Yeah, you. Okay, there's more people here.
Sell my wares if they won't let us into the camp.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Well, I mean, somebody was there to sell, so. Like, how far away is the bridge? The bridge is pretty far away, actually. It's not that far. Although, where does she come from? Like, traveling all the way across there. I guess if you climbed up, you could take the top path. But I assume that these towers are sort of like guarded. Then again, they might not have enough people to guard them.
I'm hungry.
A lot of refugees, eh? I just love seeing all the chocobos sat down. Like, what's going on?
No succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buick. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
So what? They've been like pushing us out, and then I don't know. Where are we going? Okay, we're going down here. All right. I feel like it would have been easier to have just like sailed across to this section, but I won't say anything. Oh, I mean, I'll fight these guys, but I'm like, I want to see the beach. I didn't realise there was one, and now I'm like, yes, the beach. Time for beach day. What is that? That's mine now. Just Oh, a tiny... Oh, okay, it's a bigger beach than I thought. With a devil crab on it. I don't really want to fight you guys, but I will. I want to step in the ocean waves, okay? In the ocean... foam? What do you call it? You know, the white stuff. How embarrassing. Hehehe. There we go. This water looks weird, but we're on the beach with the crabs. Can I get up that way? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so we'll go back the way we came actually, so we don't get into another fight. Come around the corner and carry on. I think this is the path. Gosh. Oh, we're at another town. The Silken Strand.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
Is that...
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
What the fuck? Well, you telling me there's nobody here? Okay, we can't get in. The doors are locked. The gate's locked.
We should start with the main gate and see what that
Okay, so we need to get in. So we need to see our uncle's gotta be alive, right? Because they're not going to introduce a character and then not have that character. Are they? What's that over there? Yeah, I don't want to fight any spiders.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
You've got good eyes. I can't see any of that. Okay, people are starting to load in, I think. Can I sort of zoom in on people? What are you doing? It sort of like took control off me, and he sort of like diverted into the grass. And it's like, no. That is a lot of people. Let's hope they do ignore us. Because if they start, you know, acknowledging you, there's going to be death.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed.
If we go back to that fucking gate that I tried to get into, I'll be annoyed.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
Nope.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Of course not.
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Okay.
The Lazarus.
So we need to go back to that town where he was like, we need to go to the main entrance.
We'll find our way into the city there.
I was correct with the way that... I wanted to see the noble place.
The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No. But it's our only way.
As long as it is abandoned.
Exactly. He said that there's going to be somebody in there now. Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Did you just jinx
Maybe
us?
they found who they were looking for.
Or maybe those guys in the mountains found their dead friends and are now mourning and burying them. About to go on a path of vengeance because they're like, we had a chance to stop that guy and we let him walk past us. What are you doing? We're not fighting them. They're just blooming. Yeah, we're going to the exact same gate I was like outside of. And if it's open, that's really annoying. Why didn't we try those gates before we came in, eh? Why has nobody else tried these gates?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay, so what have we got here? Okay, there's not that much. I thought there was a bigger area than there was. I was like, let's see if we can find a good route. So we'll just have a look-see then. What do we got here? A box. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I thought this led up to like more houses up there, so I was like, yes, we'll go up first. But no. One way. Yeah, it's very straightforward, this game, you know, there's not like areas that you can really explore.
Not abandoned then.
Hello?
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Like, how we still try and leave? I mean, is this really good? Are these... Are we having to fight them? Okay, then we're gonna go for the place to be fair. Just get everybody at once. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Well, I did. That's fine. That's fine. And we'll just summon a tornado. We'll have a bit of fun here as well. Hey dudes, watch your friends die in a cyclone. Actually, you know what? Have some lightning. Oh, that was mean. I felt mean doing that. Sometimes it's nice just using all your abilities on like random schmucks.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Whoa.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Dude!
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is that... Oh, is it Wade? What's the other one? Wade and Tyler? Oh!
Forgive me.
Are these... Did we just kill like several shields? Shit? What am I saying? Shields.
Founder, it really is you.
Is it Wade? So Wade! I was like... Tyler was the one that got really hurt with Joshua, right? Hug! Ah, okay, that's alright. He doesn't recognise her though. That's Jill. You remember Jill? The little girl that I was friends with? This is Jill. Guys, this is Jill. And you didn't answer my question. Are all the... Okay, they're alive. They're alive. I feel like they shouldn't be alive because we did use a lot of iconic abilities on them, so... You know.
Those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go far.
Uh-huh.
And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful
I mean,
of
you
ancient
look like
shields
you've
can
aged
do
beautifully.
against the might of an empire.
I can't remember how old you were, but you were like 10 years older than Clive, and you look like you're the same age now.
Pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother?
Duh.
It doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
It makes sense. She hated you because you had magic, right?
Secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord,
But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabelle
Yeah, you
couldn't
know,
care less
she doesn't give a
about the
shit.
realm.
She just wants
She
power.
barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Yeah.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
And so do we. Is Tyler alive then? I don't know why I'm so like hooked on that. I'm like, this is important information.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
We've got to help them, right?
If I do nothing, then the blood of their
They
next
won't.
victims
It
will
wouldn't.
be on
That's
my
not how
hands.
it works. But we understand the need to help.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd
Yeah, he
say
didn't
that.
want to ask because you're still like his lord.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at
Wade!
your side.
Oh, I would love that. We just need Tyler, and it's just like, hey, remember that time we fought in a swamp?
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Okay, he does look a bit old now that I'm looking at him. Not old, but like... Yes.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We never get the quartermaster stuff. Stop asking about them. At most, I'll get a blooming orchestration scroll, whatever you want to call it. There's no... No, there's not. Okay. Hey dude, you alright?
At least you're not dead.
What happened? Oh, did I punch you? Is that a guy that I
you our
punched?
thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
I mean, I legitimately don't know why Clive didn't kill him. Like, not just because I used iconic abilities, it's that then Wade started talking to us, and his first thought, something that he has not done in this game whatsoever, was to put a massive ball of flame in his hand and throw it at him, which implies that he was in a very bad mood. And yet, you know, he didn't kill those guys, and obviously it was just plot convenience, so Wade could be like, you know what, that is Clive Rosfield. Despite the fact that he looks like the spitting image of his dad at that age. Okay. Let's go talk to... Oh, they're talking about me. I like that.
To what little we have managed to salvage.
I don't really need any of this stuff. Thank you, though. Ooh, should I buy a high potion? It's only 400. Let's get that. So we've got all
I will be here
all
should you need
what am I?
aught else.
Blah, 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 blah. You understand me, right? Wade, what's the plan then?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Yes, what is your plan?
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Probably about
Small
5.
enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
Yeah, just enough for party of 3.
What was your plan? haven't changed a bit.
His mouth
wait.
seems weird as well.
The bearers from Alden have been laid
Oh,
to
good.
rest. Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one
We've
thing
gotta
which will
hope
grant
so.
them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
That would
And so
also
we
help.
shall.
Yes, we will accept it. Black or white. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Why have we got 2 of these things now? Like, what? Is that like a sub? I don't know what's going on here. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's nowhere else we can go, so we'll just go beat them up, hey, Wade? They're not very hidden
Blessing of the
anymore.
Phoenix go with you.
Thank you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
5
Since
years.
They burned their first village.
Excellent.
We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
So are these the guys
It's been a
they've
game
been
of
looking
cat
for,
and
not
mouse ever since.
necessarily us? Although that guy did say that he was looking for us. Or was he talking about us when he said your bearers? Like, that's a question. What's going on here? Everything alright? What's going on, guys? This is all the refugees. Alright, yeah, they've run away from Black Shields, have they? You guys should stay here. I feel like we're about to fight them.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Of course. Let's get him. Can't even like zoom up to them. I just have to walk awkwardly up to them.
I told you.
Do you know who I am?
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
I also like how they're wearing like the colours that I'm wearing, which imply that they're doing it for Elwind, like that's their colours.
Filthy vagabonds. A woman and a dog could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields.
Oh, sweetie.
Then come.
Poor child.
Die along with your flame.
You want to see my flame? Oh, I'll show you my flame.
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Jill, for Rosaria, please.
Your petty revolution ends here.
And then we just summon this guy.
On these our swords we swear.
At least he's still talking to them, eh? Okay, let's try and get a couple of people. The bad thing about it is that it's really hard for me to find them.
Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the
Okay, okay.
Another wyvern to fight their battle for.
I probably shouldn't have used them like this early on, but it was a lot. I love using them, okay. We'll just deal with the wyvern. I'll deal with the wyvern. You guys do everything else. I guess I'm beating him up first. Oh, I forgot that I have this ability. Let's just wall him.
Aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
All of a sudden he got a lot of damage there. What am I hitting there? What is that? Oh, come on. There we go, just spam the button until they die. Beautiful. Hey, fella.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven
This
our
isn't a black
point
shield, this is a dragoon,
that
right?
this land is in dire
Shut the
need
fuck up, get down here so we can kill you. Getting down. I don't know. I don't do that right at all, ever. Oh. Where's he gone? Come back here. This is what you get. This is what you deserve, okay? Okay, there's other things that are trapped in the thing. I like that. They're just like, yes, ow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Kinda worked. And I really appreciate it that he doesn't explain, that Wade doesn't ask about why I can suddenly, like, do this. I appreciate that. You know, the silence. You know, I thought I asked you to do that. There we go. There we go. I just finished him, turn around and slam into that guy. Beautiful. Got a few things there, but there were a few bad guys, few enemies.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
That's good.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Gotta hope so.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good.
Well, you're here.
Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always
Wade.
have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Well said.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Maybe you should explain what you're doing here, Clive. That you're now Sid. Maybe they have like watch people or something.
And how long has my uncle?
Our uncle is helping. Hell yeah. Probably from stars. Yeah.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the
Which
gallows,
is what she'd really want,
where he would
wouldn't
be
she?
of no use to anyone.
Yeah.
And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience.
So we're going to climb into his window, eh?
Since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
A letter? From you?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
Ah.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know
It's
where
a
your
seal,
words
is it?
lie.
Another one of those seals. The burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure
But then we
that you
never
do.
see it.
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Fair enough.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Oh, did Tyler
Or the Lord
die?
Commander.
Oh. I mean, fair. He was the one that was like badly
If
injured.
there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
He does a little salute. It was nice meeting you, Wade. We're seeing all these new people. Well, not new people, old people that we knew from once before. What is that? Rosefield Manor. Oh, we're actually here. I thought there was going to be like a jump. Like we'd have to travel here, but no, we're here.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
I think they believe that we're with the Guardians. It's the angry footsteps. What are we to buy? You just listening to the footsteps.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Especially using your dead nephew's name, huh? Just look at him. Oh yeah, he's got an axe. He's ready to use the axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. He's got an oddly youthful face. Do I not look like my father? Do I not look like Elwyn?
Died long ago.
Unfortunately not.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with
You're
your
gonna
tongue.
cut my tongue off with that? What are you doing, dude? What is that? What is that?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot,
What are you doing, my dude?
loyal servant to her
I mean, obviously they used to like play fight or something, and that's what he's like. What's going on? What is he doing?
Thou vile sorcerer, for thy
Is
crimes
that what his uncle used to do for him?
I shall have thy head.
I kind of understand, but like, couldn't you have done it like a more obvious, less obvious way? Like, he feels like he's going crazy. Jill feels like you're going crazy.
Infectious flax
Aw.
wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
He's crying. Oh my gosh. She's still like, what am I watching? What am I witnessing?
You're still the finest madder in the twins.
Okay, are we hugging? Oh.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Oh. She's like, okay, this is a happy moment.
Always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
help him up.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me
Give
with the tale
him,
of your
give him this
preservation
night,
on an empty
Clive.
stomach.
Give him this. You know, obviously he's not had a lot to be happy about in the past 18 years. Give him this.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Just give him the chance to be like, yes.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Rutherford is just,
Viceroy,
you know,
Annabella has been a
I assume
constant
that's
thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been
she is a
charged with
monster
governing this town,
because of
and
what
thus
she
must
does and what she
maintain the
chooses to do,
illusion of
Jill.
obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
But it's not enough.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
20
The
years?
nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall
Oh yeah, I almost
have.
forgot
The
what
galley
he was
in
asking
port, but
about.
recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Probably not, but he's willing to do it.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool
Aww.
would have believed my nephew still lived.
I'm glad that we have one good
Besides,
family, but I say
have it on good
one
authority
good.
that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose
What?
authority?
Your own, of course.
Oh.
You've always been a
I was like, what? Are we meeting a new person as well? Another one?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about
He's
it.
like,
I wouldn't
wait,
linger
what?
on my nephew's greatest failing.
I guess. He said.
The thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid.
What
You're
does that
always
mean?
Such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Have we told him that Joshua might still be alive?
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
What's wrong with her? This is a happy moment. Why are you so sad? You've been off since we headed out. Is it just about heading back? Because we've said you don't have to come with us.
Over there.
Over there, over there. Come on
It's
then.
a fine ship, isn't she?
She's a ship.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I feel like you could have just rode there in a paddle boat for like a week.
Something on your mind?
Are you sure you want to come with us? Jill.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
I guess we all have trauma, don't we?
And before I knew
It's
it,
not just Clive.
I no longer felt anything.
She's been helping you a lot through your trauma, Clive, so you better respond to this. Don't just stand there awkwardly. Go to her.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do,
I'll be right there
I'll
beside
be
you.
standing there with
Fuck
you,
yeah.
just as you stood by
Thank
me.
you. You know it. You noticed. You acknowledged it.
Thank you, Clive.
You didn't tell her that she wasn't a monster, because while
I
she's
must
not
atone for my
a
sins.
monster, like, that's not going
Only
to help
then,
her with this.
when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Kiss her. Kiss her, at least on the forehead.
Promise
Brush
me
her
that you
hair
won't
away
do
from her cheek and tuck it behind her ear. Do something tender to her.
No. Let's get some
Nope.
sleep.
He just awkwardly looks at the sky instead because he
is
can't
much to
look her
tell
in
the
the
others.
eyes. I guess that works too. Are we sharing the bed? Hmm? We will never know. Alright, and that is another episode down, another thing done. We've met Wade again. Out of everybody that I was expecting to see again, the only person that was below Wade was probably our father, who we saw get his head chopped off. So, you know, a pleasant surprise, all things considering. And, you know, we met our uncle, who we hadn't met before, but he seems like a cool dude. And I hope we see him again in the game, because he was a lot of fun to hang out with. But for now, we will end this episode here. I really hope that you enjoyed watching me play. I certainly enjoyed playing it. And if you did enjoy it, please subscribe to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on if you want to see more of what I do. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.